Hello, I'm Dr. Edward, the Healing Vet, and this is my weekly Help Your Pets with the Healing Vet. Today, we're digging into the themes of reciprocity and trust. So, reciprocity is giving and taking in a balanced way. And it's not only kind of giving things, it's also giving and transmitting emotions or touch and interactions and communication. The flow of communication between two beings can be thought of as a way to bring balanced reciprocity into the system. So it can happen on a physical level. You give your pets food, they give you lots of love and attention. You give your pets touch, they give you touch. You take your pets for walks, and that builds your relationship with your pets because you take them out to do things that they want to do. So you can have reciprocity in a very physical way, give and take in a healthy way, in a very physical way. Then you can also, on an emotional level, there's a transmission of feelings and emotions and communication of emotions between you and your pets all the time when you're interacting with your pets. If you come into the house sad and stressed, then your pets feel the impact of that. If your pets are having something going on and they're not happy, you're affected by that. If you come in happy and in a good mood and uplifted and joyful, that affects your pets in a nice way, and then they tend to kind of transmit those things back to you. And then you can get into the pure kind of realms of vibration and energy, where everything that goes on in the consciousness of you and your pets, there is a transmitting and receiving of these energies of consciousness that is going on the whole time. Now, reciprocity, having a balance in this transmission and receival of energy and information and touch and communication and physical things between you and your pets, if you can have this happening in a strong, healthy, balanced way where there's, good energy being transmitted backwards and forwards, then your relationship with your pets gets better and better, because what it does is it supports feelings of trust in your pets in relation to you, the human. The more balanced you have this give and take, this transmitting and receiving of energy, of emotions, of and physical interactions and touch and all these kinds of things, the more you build trust, and the more your pets trust you, the better your relationship with your pets gets. So it might seem like an abstract thing, but it has very, very practical implications. And I'm going to tell a little story about something that's been happening with me and my lovely little whippet puppy, Jem, over the last little while. So up a little while ago, last week, Jem had a particularly wild, crazy, naughty week where she'd done a whole lot of things like stealing my partner Anthea's egg off her toast off the table while we were in the kitchen behind our backs, jumping the fence and mugging some person walking past with their dog, stealing multiple things off our desks, getting on the kitchen table a couple of times. And I had got into this mindset of thinking, God damn, this dog is just a pain in the ass. And I was starting to call her a pain in the ass and call her a little shit. And what happened is that Anthea, my partner, called me out on this and said, hey, you know what? That does not feel nice. I don't like being around it. Could you not do that, please? And I went very quiet, which Anthea says every time she tells me something I need to think about like this that's important. And I thought, well, what can I do? Obviously, this is not a good thing to do. It's not nice for people. It's not nice for my dog either, because if it's not nice, if Anthea is feeling it and feeling that the way I'm interacting with Jem is uncomfortable, I can guarantee you my little dog's not loving it either. So what I did was I kind of renamed my whippet to a wild and wascally little whippet rather than a pain in the ass. Now, her being a wild, wascally little whippet makes me smile. I think of, the Looney Tunes cartoons, Wascally Wabbit, I think it was. But the wild, wascally little whippet, if I start thinking of her and calling her the wild, wascally little whippet instead of a pain in the ass, well, within 24 hours, I saw really amazing, dramatic changes in everything in my relationship with Jem. She was wanting to spend more time with me. She was calmer. She was better behaved. The whole quality of our relationship just blossomed in the most beautiful way when I changed the energy that I was transmitting to her, the feelings that I was transmitting to her, the intention, the way that I was thinking and feeling about her. And now when she does things that are less than desirable, I go, "Oh, you wild, wascally little whippet. Goodness me. What were you thinking?" And it's a very, very different feeling inside me. In fact, I'm getting a little bit teary talking about it because it's not only had beneficial effects on my relationship with my whippet, but also the other dog in the house and the cat and my human beloved and the 2 horses. There's been a really, really serious, positive, impactful shift in everything with me changing the reciprocity on an emotional and energetic level to a more positive type, uplifting, supportive thing with me and my little gem. So reciprocity and trust are really, really important in your interactions and your relationships with your animals. I encourage you to get stuck into, reframing, renaming any of your animals or people that you might have got into a headset of, oh, they're just a pain in the bum. Give them a fun name, a wascally whippet, a cheeky little monkey, a wonderful little scamp, anything like that, anything that you can think of that changes how you're feeling as you're interacting and communicating with your animals in this way. I can promise you it's going to have really wonderful benefits. Okay, that's it for me this week. I will see you back again next week where we'll talk about something else important to make your relationship and your life and your pet's well-being stronger and stronger and stronger. Thank you so much. Goodbye.